Hello guys, this is your boy Avcoor coming to you with another character overview video. And this is kind of weird to me. When I did this video, I'm kind of like thinking, why didn't they show this character when they displayed Dark Bride? I guess because they kind of shoved her in. They kind of shoved this character in. So for me, I think this is my personal opinion. I can't base this on facts or anything. That they're kind of speeding us through and we're getting like characters on the side. Because when I looked at her on the Asian server, on C server, they actually had an event for this character. So this is my guess. Since they had an event for this character and we're not having an event for her, I think they kind of speed rushed her in because, like, as you see, as we talk about her, she kind of missed her time. If she was a beginning character, if she started with Baby Shark and the rest of them, I think she would have been OP. She would have been a character that we would have actually wanted to roll for. But at this point, we just don't need her. I mean, there's just better DPS. Like Dark Bride. Okay, let me just go into her stats and I'll explain even further why this is the case. First of all, her speed is actually good. One of the strongest aspects of this character is the fact that she hits the 106 speed mark, which is really good because at this level, you can use talismans in order to get her speed up so she can outspeed a lot of threats and she can get her rage skill off. Pretty much be the first one to get her rage skill off if, if there's not like Morian on the opposing team. And I think that's super important. But her attack is lacking. 139k attack is lacking. The average benchmark for good attack right now is 145k. And that has been utterly broken by Dark Bride because she hits 152k. So 139k is no longer good. It used to be good, but now it's not any good. It's no good. Her defense and offense are average stats for a DPS, so there's nothing much to talk about there. But her attack is killing this character. For her to have such low attack at this point in the game, and for her to come out with this low attack and like her stats, I mean, let me go to her twin brethren. That's like really low attack, but look at his stats. He got like defense and HP out the wazoo. And look at her. She's at 140k and she's at 105 speed. And your boy here is at 103, but look, he's at 145k. It's kind of hard to justify this character's stats. It's just she doesn't stand out stat wise really compared to other win heroes that are older. That at this point you probably have more developed than her. So that's what kills this character. It's just like her timing's off. Her timing is just like so off. So that's why it is my suggestion, my view, that they just pushed her through, because we didn't even get a an event like they got in the C server, and that's why this character is not going to do as great as one would think. If she was at the beginning, she'd be awesome, but that's not the case. But her range skill is really good. It's kind of like Valkyrie, Fruit Bomb Explosion, because it targets the row with the most heroes, and it does 260% damage. It's not attack, which is really good, and it adds explosive seed and bleed effect, so it's two stats. But what it doesn't do, it doesn't stun, so it's not as good as like Valkyrie. But you still want to use the Valkyrie strategy of having her go first, though. You really want her to go first. Explosive C. Explodes upon the third skill damage or basic attack. That's why you want her to go first. Uh, inflicts damage equal to 100% of its attack on host and applies stun. Lasts for 3 rounds and cannot be stabbed. That's kind of why you want her to go first, because the strategy in my mind is you hit a row of enemies and you drop 2 more rage skills and you kind of get what Valkyrie gets, right? You kind of get that stun that you need in order to slow down the enemy's advance, and then you kind of like pour on the damage. And you typically win after that because stun actually cripples team comps because they can't like be active, right? And you get bleed, which really helps out assassins like how Endless Storm. So Endless Storm is actually a good combo character, along with Panda, Panda, and Endless Storm. And whenever you have a win comp, it's pretty nice to drop um, Lord of Time in there. So you're getting close to a pure win team with her because she does provide that support that they need. I mean, that's really good for her to be able to apply bleed. It really works well with Endless Storm. So her team comps will benefit from her, but they're just not viable anymore. Wind and Dark are the way to go, and that's just the way it goes. This is really good, Frank upgraded, because like every attack, there's a 70% chance to turn it into a 3-hit combo. That's really good because you can stack on damage that way. There's better like second level skills though, but it's good. It's not bad. It's good. It gets better. Of course, she has the stat increase. Funny joke. The 10% damage increase is important because like her attacks, some of her rage skill is based on damage, which is really good. There's a 50% chance to cause sputter damage to 2 random enemies. That's actually really good too. At the same time, the explosion causes splash damage equal to 50% of her attack. That's really good. This is why I think they thought they can get away with lowering her attack. I didn't think that was a good design decision on her character. If she was hitting 145k, that'd be kind of awesome. Because when you get down to it, stats determine battles. So do rage skills, but if you see a Legion Spartan, you understand that stats really determine the battle. They really do. And if her stats were a little higher, she'd be a much bigger threat because of her rage skills and her basic skills. They're really good. They're actually her awakenings are actually solid too. Especially Prank upgraded. Now it's 100%. Now, if you actually do her awakenings, she attacks 3 times all the time, which is really amazing. Fruit Bomb Explosion that has effect. The explosive seeds damage is increased to 200%. I think that's really good. Let me go. Yeah, that's really good. Because, like, when you're looking at explosive seed right here, 200, yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. And potential creativity time, that's like 20% damage increase. That's really good. Her awakenings are really solid. It's just that she's outclassed by the dark and light heroes. But if you're willing to invest in her, she's amazing in tower, especially in Wind Tower, where you could use a DPS like her, because she synergizes the whole Wind faction really well, better than Endless Storm, because Endless Storm kind of needs support. She kind of needs Dragon Master Dawn. That's like one of her best partners, and she actually helps because she gives the damage that this overall element really needs. Because this is who she's pretty much replacing. She's pretty much replacing Wendy as a DPS because she's like a single target DPS, and at the same time, so is she. But she can just get more done because she has more damage options, and that's just the way it goes. I don't think she's good. Like she is good in PvP, but is she worth the investment when you already have other characters, or you already have light and dark characters that you're already building up? or if you have the money or resources, invest in Dark Bright. If you're using Dark Bright, there's no real reason to use her. So that's the problem with this character. I think she just came too late. But like I said, overall, her best partners are Border Time, Panda, and Endless Storm. Even Tempest Dragon is actually really good because her splash damage actually hits multiple targets. So when you combine her with Tempest Dragon, they actually can clear the back line really good. Outside of her element, she does work well with Valkyrie. She does work well with Elementalist, but Elementalist and Valkyrie work well with everybody. Anubis is another good character to work with. And also Succubus. Succubus is another good character in Dark that she works well with. And Dark Bright is another good character because they both do splash damage. So when you look at your compositions in that aspect, she does blend well. But this game is so resource dependent, I can't like advise that. As far as like what runes you should use on her, typical DPS runes.
The elements. They are one with me.
Let's go to
Worldly things cannot affect a heart of dragon arts.
let me see. You want the Berserk because he actually does kill units. So Berserk is good. Miss Combo is super good. Let me see. Crit damage, no. Okay, this is what you're looking for. Miss Rapid is actually key for this character. If you're gonna use anything, it's Miss Rapid. It's Miss Combo. Because Miss Rapid is the best because she needs to go first. So I would say Miss Rapid and Miss Combo, Miss Berserk, and Miss Restrict. Because what you're trying to do with this character is send her in first and have her successfully CC the enemy. Then the other ones clean up. And she picks up kills on the second and third round. Pretty simple character, really good. I like her. I wish I had more money, but hey, that's life. Anyways, if you like my content, like, share, subscribe, and I'll get back to you. Have a great day and later.